Hey guys, so I have my first professional carom show to do this January in Arizona, so I figured I'm gonna kind of give you a test run of what I have in mind to do in public. So if it's good enough here, then I might do the exact same thing out there. First shot, we're gonna do cue ball into the yellow ball along the long rail, short long, back into the red ball. So again, so this is 3 cushion carom table, no pockets. Aim with the goal is to hit at least 3 rail and make a carom, which means if I hit the yellow first, I gotta hit 3 rail and then the red. Of course, you can go 3 rail first, or more rails, or red ball first, rail first. You can do really pretty much anything you do as long as it's 3 rail and a carom. There you go, first shot in. So that was a nice little shot to start with. We're gonna keep going here, and we're gonna do another kind of classic shot. So it's sort of a jump shot. So in carom you actually can't really jump, so there's no jump you allowed, and I don't really think you would get any use for it. But you can jump over a ball using an object ball. So here is a tough situation, right? I'm white ball, I gotta make at least 3 rail. It's pretty difficult if I go anywhere else. So there's an easy shot. Hit the cue ball into the yellow. Cue ball goes in the air. Short rail, long rail, short rail, back to the red ball. And it looks pretty good. There you go, carom. Shot number 2. Alright, so we're gonna raise the bar a little bit here. These 2 were pretty easy so far. Now, not so easy, okay? So same concept. Both balls frozen to each other here, and we're gonna put the cue ball out there. So follow was okay, it's not too hard. Draw, however, is much more difficult. So I'm gonna try to hit the cue ball into the yellow. Cue ball jump over the red. Cue ball goes right here, back here, 3 rail into the red ball. A lot more difficult. Use bottom right for it. Little short. It was a pretty good attempt though. So all I gotta do here is aim a little fuller, and we should be right in the money. A little too full. Let's do take 3. So in all those tournaments, usually you get 3 tries. So I still have 1 more attempt here to make sure I'm doing good. Let's see. That was a foul. I'm just going to take an extra attempt here so I can at least hit it good one time. That looks good. Oh, missed it by not much. Alright, so that was pretty much the entire shot. So I'm going to keep going, and it's just kind of a warm-up here. Let's do, the more difficult shot here. So again, we're going to do yellow ball here, white ball, red ball down there. Okay, so this is actually another game situation. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the cue ball along the long rail into the yellow. It's going to hit the rail several times, come back, hit the red ball to make the carom. Just like that. Not sure how many rails there was, but it was at least 3. So the thing with carom table is the massés work a little bit better than on a pool table, slates being bigger. A lot of people think it's actually harder. In my opinion, it's a little easier, so at least we should be good there. This one here is one of my favorite shots. Not as easy as it looks, but we're gonna try it. So it's a massé over 4 rails. We're gonna do cue ball into the yellow, right there. Cue ball goes short rail, short rail, long rail into the red ball. Oop, that's 1 extra rail. So one more try here. Looks much better. Not sure it's gonna have the juice or not. It is a carom table, but might not abuse here. Do one more try. Looks much better. Come on, cue ball. There you go, just like that. And that's a nice way to make a cool little carom. Alright, we're going to keep going here. I'm going to raise the bar a little bit. And we're going to go right here in the red ball. And the opponent left me right here in the yellow ball. Of course, that happens. You're in serious trouble. So, hopefully it doesn't happen to you this tournament. Here's what we're going to do. Cue ball along the long rail. Hit the yellow, cue ball, come back, hit the long rail multiple times, back to the short, back to the red ball. Okay, was not perfect. Gotta hit it really square. Take two. That was a bad miscue. Take three. Okay, might have a chance. A little too much spin. Let me do one last try here. Come on, you can do it. Well, I guess that is not gonna be for today. Came close, but no luck. So I'm gonna keep going. And we're gonna go back to some draw shots. First one here, we're gonna go about right here. Let's do two balls from here and cue ball right there. So those are kind of a cool kind of shot that we can do at carom tables. It's what I call circular draws, really. So we're gonna hit the cue ball. The typical way would be you hit the yellow into the white into the yellow, white goes long, short, long, back into the red, pretty easy. We're gonna do white to yellow, white ball, long rail, repeat, short rail into the red ball. Ooh, close. Really close. So one more try here. There we go. Let's see. It looks too good this time. Right in between the two tries. Switch to yellow ball, see if it does any difference. It's really just a little adjustment actually, so. That looks good. Boom. Points. Alright, so there was kind of a little circular draw, and let's raise the bar. Well, actually, let's do another small one, but a little more technical than this one. So, this is going to be using counter spin. I'm going to do this here, right there, and we're going to do cue ball right here. Instead of the left spin, I'm going to use the right spin this time. Cue ball to the yellow, cue ball long, short, long, red. Not bad. A little kiss here. Take two. Almost. All I gotta do is hit a little floor. Just like that. Debatable on the point, but it looked good to me. So let's keep going. Second circular draw, and let's do the one I was thinking before that. So this is one of the crowd pleaser, usually fan favorite, I'll say. We're gonna do 2 balls here again, yellow ball here. You've probably seen Sammy do that shot a lot. Yellow into the white, yellow ball here, back to the short long rail, short long into the red. Oh, that's a new way, but it won't work. I hit it a little off. All right, one more take here. Looks pretty good. Just like that. All right. It's wasn't perfect, but it's a tough shot to judge, and it works good once you know what you're doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep going here, and I'm gonna do another massé. This is basically a free massé, how we call this. I like this here, and I'm gonna put the cue ball right here. So I'm gonna try to do is go back all the way up, make at least 3 rail, come back and make the carom. It's 2 rails. Alright, we're gonna have to try one more rail here on the way up. 2. Ooh, that was close, so I'm not gonna give it to myself. I'm gonna take one more try. 1, 2. Let me clean the cue ball. A little dirty. Let's see if that works better. Clean cue ball. Oh, miscue. One more. It looks good. 3 rail. Boom, just like that. Alright, so that was supposed to be easy. Took a little longer than usual, but it's still there. I'm gonna really raise the bar here. We're gonna do this right there. And I'm gonna grab the cue ball and the yellow ball right here. Okay, this is a really cool shot when it works. Very difficult, probably the most difficult for this show right now, at least till now. Gonna hit the cue ball. It's gonna go somehow a few rails here, long rail, short long, backer into there. Not bad, a little off center. Take another try there, of course. Still off center. So if you watch that and some pull trick shots, so Carom is slightly more technical, and it's also because I'm not as used as a pool table, but really it is the same overall end game. So come on, you can do it. You already know. Really want to try to show you they got that shot. Alright, I'm going to give myself one last try because this shot is very difficult. And if I don't make it, we will go to the next. So still yellow into the white, yellow back up again, into the red ball. Oh, that looks good. Come on, yellow. Oh, it's going to run out of juice, but it was pretty much the shot. Wish I could have made it, but we're going to go to the next one. So for the next one, I would use a person for the show, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the person put their head right here. So this could get a little dangerous, and this time I'm going to use the cut shot balls here that I have. I'm going to do it right there, and we're going to put yellow ball, cue ball out here. This is another really pretty shot. Cue ball is yellow, cue ball goes long rail, curve around the balls here, back short, back long, into the red ball. Oh, the wrong rail, but it was pretty close. It's a good shot here. Take two. That looks good. Just like that. Good enough for me. Some of the shots can get obviously a little tricky. Very hard to be that precise, so we're gonna keep going anyway. Alright, so we've done a lot of massé. Let's go to some stroke shots. So this one here is one of my favorite shots on the pool table. Obviously, Carom table a little bit different, but same concept. I'm gonna hit the cue ball into the yellow. Yellow kind of gets out of the way. Cue ball goes here, short trail, back to the long, back to the short, into the red ball. Just like that. So that's a cool little follow. Then we keep going, and we're gonna do another follow here actually. Let's do it down there. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me reverse that so everybody can see on the camera. I'm gonna do it up here. Red ball there. And we're gonna do yellow ball right here. Same concept, so follow, whip shots, fouette, how we call them. Cue ball to the yellow, cue ball goes double to the long rail, back into the short, into the red ball. Just like that. Nice little shot again. Let's keep going, and this time we're going to do some stroke but draw. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to do red ball there, yellow right here. This is a very tricky shot. We're going to do basically same concept, so fouette but draw. Cue ball into the yellow, cue ball backstab short, long, short, into the red ball. So the big problem here is to avoid the kiss every time. So we'll see how I get it today. Not bad, a little lack of draw. Let's do take two. A little too high this time. Gonna be able to adjust right in between, I think. Oh, it was almost good without the miscue. Very technical shot. Draw is always a little bit tougher than the follow, but we're gonna try anyway. So I'm gonna keep going there, and I'm gonna go back to some massé. So we're gonna start with another cool massé. Multiple rail massé, so we're going to do it right here. And we're going to do cue ball right here, yellow ball down there. Okay, so cue ball, long rail, short rail, long rail, curve, back into the red ball. That looks pretty good. Okay, a little too much. Let's do one more try here. Combo, wow. It's a little long. I'm gonna come right in between. They kind of hurt the table. Nice, one more try here. I usually like this shot, so it should work. There we go. Now that was a good shot. Alright, so cool massé. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do another massé. Let me think which one. Alright, that's right. Let's do another kind of a person massé, if we can call it that way. We're gonna do these balls here, probably about a diamond and a half. And I'm gonna do the cue ball about right here, third diamond. And I'm gonna need those balls out there. And we're gonna pretend this time the person's head is about right there. So we're gonna lay the person on the back and the head's gonna be right there. So here's the deal. Cue ball goes short rail, back to the long, back to the short, possibly an extra rail there into the carom out there. Very accurate shot. And I would have probably killed the person, so let's not do that next time. Looks much better. Come on. A little short. Right between the first and the second try. Ooh, still short. Very close. Alright, this is it. I can feel it. Go on. Oh! Missed the yellow, but the shot's pretty much figured. So we're gonna go on. Very tricky shot. Let's keep going here. I'm gonna remove those balls there. I already set the next red bolt. I'm gonna put it about right there, probably. I don't need those. And we're gonna go right here and line this yellow ball right there. So here's what we're gonna try. Cue ball to yellow, long, short rail, long, potentially another time long rail into the carom for the red ball. There you go, just like that. Nice little shot. Always nice looking. I'm gonna keep going here. Just give me a minute, changing some out of my sheets here, and there we go. Alright, so that was a massé again. Let's go for more draw shot. This one is actually quite crazy. So it's another power draw. I'm going to try to find the chalk here. White ball right here. Yellow ball down there in the corner. So if you're playing the game, it's a really tough situation. You really don't have much because usually you would try to tiki or something, but there's really nothing behind. Even to cut it, you have the kiss. So tricky shots, but we can overcome it by doing a good power draw. So if you go to the yellow, optionally hit the long rail, short, long, and out there. Not bad. This was the wrong rail, so it will be a little short. Let's set this up again, and I'm going to try to hit it a little fuller. But the stroke was there, so that's the good part. That was too full. Let's do one more try here. Miscue. Come on. Oh, I got kicked, but look at that. What a shot. Great time shot. Got lucky. Beautiful shot, however. Hopefully you'll see that. So we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna try another power draw here. Could be a little tricky. I'm still learning that shot, so we'll try it anyway, and we'll see what happens. So we're gonna do yellow ball out here, cue ball down there, cue ball into the yellow, cue ball goes long rail, around the red, short, long, into the red. Well, it's not a bad stroke, but it actually is too long, so we're gonna do one more here. That was too thin, so we're gonna have to get it right in between, which should be okay. Oh, it's still too thin. It was a little better. Here, we'll give it one more try. Come on, ball. Well, that was supposed to happen like that. And I would have still missed the shot. So, like I said, I was just learning the shot, so I'll work on it. And hopefully I'll make it live. We're gonna keep going here. So I did draw shots on the fouette before. Like I said, those are quite technical. So we're gonna go ahead and do another one of those. And we're gonna go do it right here. So this time cue balls for into the long rail. Yellow is a little bit off, not frozen. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the cue ball along the long rail. It's gonna hit it multiple times. Rubber stay up there in the corner to make the red ball. Not bad, a little off line again. Take two. Ooh, just gonna miss a little juice. Take three. Ooh, that was a bad try. Let's do one more. Still no luck. Come on. Alright, let me do one last try here. This is a little technical shot again. It's a beautiful draw though. There you go. Now that's perfect. Perfect. Alright, so took a little longer than usual, but shot's right there. It's a beautiful shot. And we're going to keep going and do similar style shot. We're going to do it here, those, the red ball there, and we're going to move those balls out there. So another whip shot, draw. We're going to do it right here. Something like that. Do ball in this line here. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot the cue ball into the yellow. Cue ball is going to go long, long, short, into the red. Actually, I did set them up a little wrong. I'm going to do it right back up this way. All right. Just like that. Come on, yellow. I don't know if it's going to have the juice. Ooh, it's gonna die right in front of it. Let's do one more try in here. So same exact shot. Just gonna try to make it this time. Use the yellow. And we'll see what happened there. It's got more power this time. There we go. Just like that. Nice little whip shot again. We're gonna keep going here. Have a few more shots for you. Actually, I got one more whip shot here. We're gonna do it the red ball in the corner. There. And technical shot. Cue ball into the yellow. Cue ball draw back straight to the long, to the short, to the long. Potentially hit here, back there. A little miscue here. Let's see if I can correct that. Oh, a little short. I'll give it a little more power. Just do straight back draw. And that should do it. Come on, the case out. And why not relocating the red ball here? Because liking a little juice, but you know, not bad for a pool player, I guess. We're gonna keep going. We got a few more shots here. We're gonna do first another one of those. Well, I don't know how to qualify them. Let's call them fun shots. You know, that's the best way I can do it. So, what I was gonna do is I'm gonna have a person basically holding the balls right here, right? So the person's going to be holding the ball, and all I'm going to do on my side is I'm going to shoot this with a cue ball, goes in the air, got the ball, and the whole day would be to like scare the person a little bit, see see what they have to say. All I got left now is pretty much another crazy shot, so I'm going to grab a massé cue here, and we're going to do that shot, the red ball somewhere around there, and the cue ball and the yellow ball somewhere out there. So this is a shot I'm very unsure about it yet, but you know, hopefully I can figure out a way to make it. I'm going to do this here, try to get those balls to stay in. Yellow ball into the cue ball, into the white ball. Yellow ball goes long rail, short rail, curve back, hopefully catch this rail to make the red ball, but potentially a 2-rail shot. That still would be cool. Okay, a little too good actually, too good of a hit. Do one more here. It's much better. Come on. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, yellow ball. Perfect. So that was my kind of crazy shot of the day, and I'm glad I made it. All I got left is a famous other shot that I'm not a professional at it, so I'm not too sure about the setup. But I'm going to try it anyway. So it's one of the cool shots in Carom billiard. Basically hitting the cue ball into the yellow. Cue ball goes here, 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 back there. So you probably can't see it very well from the camera, but you're going to try to repeat the rails 4 times in the corner to make the Carom. Just like that. See, that's what I mean. It's kind of unsure. It's a very good trick because you have a lot of rails. I think this time had 6 rails, but the ball kind of died. So we'll go for it anyway. And on the last shot I have that I wanted to do, it would be my typical, let's call it the nut shot, the truss shot, whatever you want to call it. It's the one I'm basically going to shoot the cue ball into a shoe that the person is holding in between the legs. So I know there's no jump shot in Carom billiard, but I think it's a fitted shot for me as far as my final shot. So I'm going to go right here and basically make it into the shoe. Just like that. And that's pretty much what I had in mind for a show for Carom tables. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and well, I guess wish me luck for next January. See you guys.